It is time for some side-by-side, door-to-door, non-stop, interesting racing here at Talladega as we are here, the Left Turn Cup Series presented by NASCAR Talk America, and we are here at Talladega today for some super speedway racing. This should be a lot of fun. As we all know, Talladega, it's always a fun track. And got a lot of. I'm not picking a dang favorite. I'm just picking. We'll go with Jeff Gordon. He's coming off a win at Texas. Let's go with. I feel like Ryan Newman is a good one. We don't see him anywhere here, but I think at some point we'll see him up front. Dale Jr., of course. And lastly, we'll go with Bill Elliott. Maybe he can work some magic here today. Regardless, here we go. Should be a lot of fun, let me tell you. Talladega, it'll be non-stop action, of course, and we got Kurt Busch on the pole here today with Tony Stewart, Daytona 500 winner, on the outside, along with Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton, and then Dale Jarrett along with Rusty Wallace behind them. And but I can guarantee you they won't stay there for very long, as we will be shuffling all around here at Talladega. The pace car rolls off, but we still got a ways to go because we don't have a start-finish line in the tri-oval. It is past the tri-oval, but we're getting close to the restart here. And Kurt Busch will take us to green here at Talladega. After a three-wide battle, Dale Jarrett will lead the first lap at Talladega. Pole sitter Kurt Busch is left out to dry, and he's just a couple rows back, though. And now it looks like Jeff Gordon will be facing the same fate there on the outside as Dale Jarrett leads the field with a pretty good move there in turns 3 and 4. As he's away from the pack, but right behind him there is some pack racing going on right here in turns 3 and 4. Right there in the middle, we got Johnny Benson in the 10 with Dale Jr. on his inside. Told you we'd see Dale Jr. at some point. There's Bill Elliott, my other favorite. And look at that, Ryan Newman. Wow, how the world goes round. I don't know why I said that, but here is Dale Jr. side by side with Mark Martin. Actually, we're on the 10. I don't know why I thought I was on Dale Jr. As he's going to get around, and now he looks to the 88. Of Dale Jarrett. Can Dale Jr., maybe even Dale Jarrett, become two-time winners? Be the second two-time winner in the Left Turn Cup Series. Only time will tell as Bill Elliott looks low. That's definitely the place you want, but I don't think he really has any help. But it looks like Dale's going to go high, so we might see a three-wide situation here. But you got to think that the pack's going to catch up. Bill Elliott gets to the inside of Dale Jr. and will pass him for the position. And that will leave Dale Jr. to lose quite a few spots there, but that's okay. That just happens all the time around here. As Dale Jarrett continues to be the leader, as he's led every single lap of the race to this point. And we'll see how long that lasts here. As Ryan Newman looks to the inside, will he get to the inside of Mark Martin? Yes, he does. He'll take that position. And look at that, the 43 of John Andretti. We have not seen him at all this season. He's now in the top 5. That's one thing you gotta love about these tracks. You see a lot of guys that you don't usually see, and that's one of the best parts of these. And it looks like Ryan Newman once again looks to the inside, and he's going to get some help from Michael Waltrip, as now Got a side-by-side battle between Ryan Newman, Bill Elliott, and then was Michael Waltrip and John Andretti, but the outside lane has kind of failed as all the support is there on the inside. Meanwhile, Dale Jarrett still leads. He's holding that lead for dear life right now, as Ryan Newman is right there behind him, as there may be a little bit of an outside line forming here. And there we go. Dale Jarrett gets the boot. It looks like Ryan Newman is going to look inside. And he will take the lead here at Talladega. We're still on Bill Elliott, though. So now I think Michael Waltrip might be on Ryan Newman's inside. No, he's not. Okay. Very close, though. Yes, now he is. He definitely is. And now we got Ryan Newman on the outside, Michael Waltrip on the inside, side by side. But that might not last for long just because of the lack of the support there on the outside. If only somebody could get a run or something, but no. Michael Waltrip now takes the lead, and Newman didn't even get to lead a lap. And look at that, Steve Park, another guy we haven't seen all season long. He finds himself in second. And, of course, Michael Waltrip, great plate track racer. That's definitely his specialty, as Kurt Busch gets to the inside of Steve Park for second place. So Waltrip is definitely happy to be out front right now, but we're in lap 6 of 29, and a lot of stuff will happen over the course of this race. As actually Kurt Busch has the preferred line, but it looks like a lot of help coming from that outside lane for Michael Waltrip as he's able to keep position. Steve Park goes to the inside. He's got help from Bill Elliott. I think the inside might prevail here now that Steve Park went to the inside, as he does. Remember, the one car is the 15's teammate, so kind of weird that he didn't. Oh, now he's going to go up and help him and kick Bill Elliott and Ryan Newman out to dry. And now we got a side-by-side battle between Michael Waltrip and Kurt Busch for the lead. Kurt Busch on the inside has the advantage, but there's quite a bit of support there on the outside that Michael Waltrip doesn't fade as quickly as you would think. As Ryan Newman and Bill Elliott come back into the fray as they were stuck on the outside there for a little bit. Remember, Kurt Busch was your pole sitter. He has worked his way back up after going 3 wide with Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon early. Jeff Gordon has disappeared. Maybe it wasn't Jeff Gordon. He went 3 wide. Sorry about that. And there we go. Kevin Harvick's up here now. He's somebody that we've talked about and documented a lot outside of his third place finish at Bristol. Harvick's been very, very disappointing so far as Kurt Busch takes the lead and leads his first lap of the race. He finds himself in second. That's where he wants to be right now, and or maybe not necessarily right now, but that's definitely a place he'd like to finish with the season he's had so far. And it's Kurt Busch hanging out into the lead. It looks like the 01 of Jerry Nadeau. Sorry if I say that wrong. One day maybe I'll finally be corrected. And it looks like it's somewhat calmed down here. We got Kurt Busch, your pole sitter, out front. And then the outside line has kind of fizzed away. But we got the 0. Looked like there might have been a movement there that got to the inside of these guys. But that did not end up happening. And here's the 0 of Jack Sprague there in 4th place. Once again, a guy we have not talked about all season long outside of when we go through the field, but he finds himself in 4th because we're at a plate track. We're at a plate track that allows for these guys to make runs and make appearances on TV. Kurt Busch leaves. Looks like the 29 has been left out to dry along with the 0, and now Kurt Busch still holds a pretty solid lead on second place here. As it just continually, we just see the second place is not the place you want to be. They're just a sitting duck at this point. As you see, the cars behind him get to his inside and take the spot away. But right now, the leader, Kurt Busch, as weird as it is to say, has gained about a car length lead on the pack, but the pack is now finally starting to gain on him 10 laps into today's race. I think Busch has led, 3 laps to this point? And look at that. Inside goes Dave Blaney. I don't think it's going to work. It might. It looks like everybody just went to the outside. And Kurt Busch is still clear and gets there. So Kurt Busch looking very strong here early on. Clearly had a fast car if he got the pole position. But there's still a lot of racing left. And the pole position at a super speedway, honestly, is probably not where you want to start at. But we'll just have to wait and see. As Jimmy Johnson, your current points leader, finds himself in second place. I'm not sure who's second. That's Tony Stewart. We haven't seen much from Tony today. Sorry about that. Looks like Tony, I think I just saw him, yeah, right there. He's there in the outside lane, kind of hanging out. But now we got the guy who led the first couple of laps here, Dale Jarrett, is now back. There's just a lot of comers and goers. I mean, I can guarantee you on this straightaway you're going to see these guys. No, it looks like the 88's actually going to go to the inside. Dale Jarrett looking to pass the 97. Once he gets that help, he's going to get around him. Wow, he had a great run off that turn. I believe the 88 led that lap. I'd give it to the 88 if it was my choice. And the 88 of Dale Jarrett, he's back in the lead now. Remember, he led the first 5 laps of the race. Just a lot of comers and goers here today at Talladega, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. There's Mark Martin there on the inside. As we're still looking at Kurt Busch. I was wondering why the camera was so off. Remember, there will be a pit stop probably about the halfway point. I'd say about lap 15-ish. Will probably be about when they pit, maybe a little later, a little earlier. And just kidding, we got the leaders pitting right now. Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace. I can't tell you who that is. Jeff Burton, Ken Schrader, Terry Labonte, and Jeremy Mayfield all pitted right now. Let's go ahead and go back to our lead group here. Looks like Mark Martin was leading at the time. No, actually it's Kurt Busch who's leading right now. And they have pulled away because all the people that were right there in that little gap, they pit. So now they have a little bit of a lead. This pack behind them, of course, will catch up, but a great lead nevertheless. And Kurt Busch finds himself there as with Mark Martin right behind him. And actually, it looks like the field may be spreading out a little bit. Have these guys pit? I think, yep, they're pitting. Looks like Kurt Busch, Mark Martin, John Andretti. I'm not sure what happened there to that car. The 80. Oh, there's a wreck on pit road. The 22 spins trying to get down to speed on pit road. And now somebody's in the grass back there. Wow. I don't think there was any caution at any point. I think we're good on that, but some issues going on pit road there. As we now are on with Michael Waltrip. See these guys, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Craven, and Jack Sprague are the ones that have stayed out, the lead pack right now. Will they be pitting this time? I believe they will be pitting this time. And is there anybody staying out? I think these are the last guys that need to pit. And there's Bill Elliott you see back there, the 12 of Ryan Newman. Just coming out. There's that car. Is that the 23 of Kenny Wallace maybe? He wrecked coming on the pit road. There was no wrecks coming on the pit road this time around. And we're going to go ahead and look at the track. There's the 128 of Sweet. And Kurt Busch looks like he is in position to take the lead with Mark Martin helping him. We're gonna make sure that he does, and then we'll go ahead and do a quick through the field look here once everybody gets off pit road. And Mark Martin looks inside, but it's not like he's going to get the run. Wow. Maybe a little help from Dale Jarrett. I thought Dale Jarrett was a little bit too far, but Mark Martin gets the run. He leads that lap, and I think he's going to take the lead here in the race as well. Or just clear him is what I meant. And now Kurt Busch gets kicked to the curb as Dale Jarrett has caught up to these guys and now is in second. As a lot of cars coming up on the track right now. I'm not sure if any of them will actually get up to speed in time. I think Jimmy Johnson is the last car that could do that, and I think he actually might. But the thing is, with that group, there will be a pack formed. And now you'll see that pack eventually catch up to these leaders here we're seeing. Looks like the lead pack's going to be Mark Martin, Jimmy Johnson, and Dale Jarrett. But we'll see a pack form, and we'll wait another lap, and we'll see what that pack looks like. As I think Jimmy Johnson was able to slow down these two, and now Mark Martin has pulled away to about a 4-car length lead. Yeah, you see there's that pack I was talking about right behind him. We'll see what's going on here with Dale Jarrett and Jimmy Johnson. Jarrett's right there. I think the 97's going to give him the help, and he's going to get into second place. But we already know that's going to work out, so we're going to go ahead and look back here. Jeff Green, my man, Jeff Green. He is honestly, at least I don't know if he's going to be a fan favorite, maybe, but he has become one of my favorites here in this series. So shout out to him, running 5th place. Michael Waltrip in 6th, and then you got Rusty Wallace in 7th. Kevin Harvick, 8th place. I mean, hey, I think he'd be very satisfied with the top 10 finish here at Talladega. Ken Schrader in 9th. I don't know if you knew this, but I actually met him in real life. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, guys, but Jeff Gordon. Here's kind of the pack I was talking about. These guys are going to be drafting together. They're going to be faster than the leaders, and I don't know if they'll catch up to the leaders, but I think they'll catch up to this pack here. They'll come together, and maybe we'll see them catch up to the leaders. But there is about 13 laps to go, so kind of iffy on that, I'd say. As there's Dave Blaney in the 77. And just kind of a cluster of guys here. There's Terry Labonte. Bill Elliott, he was one of my picks. Matt Kenseth, Terry Labonte, and John Andretti. Farther back, here's another pack of people. Steve Park, Ryan Newman, Robbie Gordon, Mike Skinner, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Spencer, Brett Bodine, Ricky Rudd. Dale Jr. finds himself all the way back in 30th place. Kyle Petty, Greg Biffle, Johnny Benson, Ward Burton, and Jerry Nadeau. And I think, nope, we still got Boris Said, the GOAT. These guys. Elliott Sadler. And Kenny Wallace, as he's about to get caught up by the lead pack here, which is Mark Martin. Jeff Green in 2nd place. He caught up to these guys. Great job, Jeff. I'm so proud of him. Jeff Green in 2nd. Kurt Busch 3rd. Jimmy Johnson 4th. Looks like back there, Dale Jarrett and Michael Waltrip. As this slow car here kind of allows Mark Martin to once again kind of space the leader here. Space 2nd place. And with that, with kind of a little bit of a space here, I want to go ahead and give you guys a breather and go ahead and go to our commercial break. But we'll be back, and don't worry, I probably won't even skip a lap here, for being honest.
Today, I would like to give a shout out to one of my partners and good friends, the Beast9696, as he now has a Twitch channel, or he's had it for quite a while. I don't know why I said now, but he has a Twitch channel, and he does a lot of cool stuff like Apex Legends. He does Assassin's Creed Origins, and he does plenty more. Those are just the two that I've probably seen him do the most, but he does a lot more. He might even do NASCAR at times. I'm not sure. But he has a great channel. Yes, you go and type that link in your browser once you're done with this, or you can open a new tab or something like that. Type that link in, or you can look down below in the description in the partners section of our description, and you can find him there. But I highly recommend go watching him. He's definitely a great streamer. He's been on the grind. He was a Mixer streamer before Mixer died, and moved over to Twitch. So he's kind of trying to regain his footing that he had over at Mixer. So be sure to go check him out. And thank you, Beast, for being a partner.
When we left off at lap 19, Mark Martin was your leader. He still is your leader here at lap number 21 with Jeff Green right behind him. And then you got a little bit of a pack right there behind him with Kurt Busch. I saw Jimmy Johnson. Looks like Michael Waltrip and Daryl. I always say Daryl. Dale Jarrett there as well. But these two right here, Jeff Green and Mark Martin, are currently the class of the field. Jeff Green tried to make a move, but without much help at the moment, he hasn't really been able to. And these guys actually did come back together, and then ended up a lap car. Shook them up, and now they find themselves like this. But now Mark Martin's starting to pull away from Jeff Green. Wow, I don't know what's going on with Jeff Green there, but he lost momentum very quick. Something is wrong with that number 30 machine, and that is very unfortunate because he was having a great day. Oh, caution's out. Caution is out. Caution is out. All right, so take a look at this number 38 car. He actually doesn't have a roof, or not a roof, but a hood. But obviously he's really slow. And then the 29 of Kevin Harvick just gets into him, turns him, up into the wall he goes, comes back down, misses that pack of cars luckily. But Kevin Harvick just completely dumps him, which is honestly a Harvick-esque move, for being honest, at times. Looks like somebody went to the grass to avoid him as well. Let's go ahead and go on board with the 38 here real quick, just to see what he saw. Yep, just gets turned by the 29. Into the wall he goes. And that is that. Unfortunate for Elliott Sadler, but he was also running in the back of the field, so not sure what we can say. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the number 6, who is your leader. And we're going to go ahead and maybe skip a little bit around, try and quicken the pace a little bit. This is as far as it goes, I guess. Let's go to live. Now live. Should be interesting. Should definitely be fun. We're going single file restart, so see how they all spread out. Would be very interesting if I'm the 30. I'm trying to get that 15 to go down with me and go around the 6. But if you're getting up to speed, I'm not sure how that's really going to work. There is a possibility of pitting, maybe. I don't know. We still got another lap. So while we are under caution, we got another lap of caution. I'm going to go ahead and go to yet another commercial break. And, yeah. See you guys when we get back.
Alright, so I got another advertisement for ads here. If you guys want to see your ad placed in this spot right here so you don't have to see my beautiful face, let me know down below in the comments. You can also DM me on Twitter at LFC99, I believe, or the link is probably in the description. And you can also look at me on Discord, LFC, hashtag 4943, and I also have a Discord server in the description, so you guys can look at, you guys can tell me on there. But you have plenty of places. Just let me know what you guys want me to advertise. It can be a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, whatever you guys want me to advertise. And yeah, let's get back to the race.
Hey Jimmy, I was following you practice, and it looks like you're kind of messing up turn 3. And if I was you, I would try to arc it out a little more.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need it again. I'm so sorry, what were we saying?
Good talk, Jimmy.
All right, we have, when we go green, there will be 3 laps to go, and it will be a fun finish to our Talladega race. Mark Martin is, of course, your leader, with Jeff Green in 2nd, then Michael Waltrip 3rd, and it should be, I'm excited to see how this goes as we come off of turn number 4. The pace car pulls down, and like I said, there will be 3 laps to go in this race. And there is the field, and a late caution has brought us all back together, and this should be a fun finish. As Mark Martin takes us back green, don't worry, I won't turn off my mic like I did last time. There's the tire marks from the last wreck of Elliott Sadler. And here we go. Mark Martin leads us to green. I already see a bunch of people jumping to the outside. Michael Waltrip goes high. Nobody follows him, and that will do it for him, as he is on an island right now. All it takes is just a couple guys maybe to go up there, but it is not happening at the moment. Now we're starting to see some moving around and, shuffling. As the 48 looks low on Jeff Green, I think he's probably going to get that position here. So here we go. Mark Martin, Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Green. Now, definitely not the Jeff I was expecting to be up front at this point. But here we go. And Mark Martin pits. A lot of people pitting. Wow, what a sucky strategy. That sucks for those guys. That is unfortunate. I guess they must have almost ran out of gas or something, but they all went down pit road. And Jimmy Johnson is your leader. Remember, Jimmy stayed out. He was I believe he was in that group. That was the last group to pit. And now he finds himself out front looking for his first win of the season, even though Johnson is your current points leader. So this will definitely help his points lead a lot if he's able to get this win. But there is a hungry group of drivers looking for their first win as well behind him. Look at Michael Waltrip, Matt Kenseth, Bill Elliott, Ryan Newman. All of those guys have yet to get their first win in the series, along with your leader, Jimmy Johnson. But here we go. We're coming to the front straightaway, the tri-oval, and it's almost one lap to go. Presented by the NASCAR Manager Sim League. Johnson leads. Bill Elliott right behind him. Could he maybe get a win? There's the Jeff I was thinking was going to be up front at the end. Jeff Gordon in third. Still a lot of track left for something crazy to go down here. But Johnson has done a great job at holding the lead. Jeff Gordon looks low. Will anybody help him? Will he get his third win of the season? No, he's not going to get any help. But here's Bill Elliott on the outside. There's a 7 as well in the picture of Jimmy Spencer. But I don't know. It's not looking good here. Jeff Gordon here in second. The race isn't quite over yet. But, oh, Gordon looks low. Is he going to get blocked by the 67? Yes, he is. And Jimmy Johnson is going to be the 7th different winner this season of 8 races. And Jimmy Johnson wins at Talladega. Boris said, I think, had Boris said not blocked up the run, I think Jeff Gordon would have went to his 3rd win of the season. But unfortunately, he comes short. And Jimmy Johnson is your winner, winning his first race of the series, and that'll definitely give him a nice boost in his points lead. But let's go ahead and look at the final results here. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott, Jimmy Spencer, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, Michael Waltrip, Ricky Craven, and Ricky Rudd make out your top 10. Kurt Busch, your pole sitter, just outside the top 11. Let's be honest, Mark Martin had a solid chance of winning this race. He finishes in 27th. Tough break for him. There is the rest of your field. If you want to pause it, look at it, do all of that, go ahead. And let's go ahead and look at our point standings here. Next up, Martinsville. That should definitely be a fun one. But we're going to go ahead and look at our standings before we talk about that. Johnson is, as I said, in first place. He went from, a 6-point lead to 36-point lead on Tony Stewart. Matt Kenseth finds himself in 3rd place. He's the highest driver without a win so far. But Ryan Newman, again, another driver who's been insanely consistent but doesn't have a win. He sits in 4th. Bill Elliott, he has been in 5th for at least 4 to 5 races now. He just sits there in 5th getting consistent results here. Shout out to him. I'm going to be honest with you, I did not expect him to be nearly as good as he's been doing right now. And shout out to Bill Elliott for proving me wrong. Jeff Gordon in 6th place. Obviously, that 2nd place finish definitely helped him. But, having 2 wins, sitting in 6th place, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Anyways, moving on down, Jeff Burton in 7th, Bobby Labonte in 8th, Dale Jr. in 9th, and Michael Waltrip in 10th. Rusty Wallace, 11th, Dale Jarrett. Kurt Busch, he went up 1 position. He passed Jeff Green, who could have had a 2nd place finish if everything went normal. I doubt he would have finished in 2nd, but could have had a top 5, top 10 finish there if he did not have to pit with Mark Martin, who is in 13th place. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on down. Kevin Harvick back down to 27th. What a rough season for that team. I'm telling you, if he performs like this next season, there will be a replacement for Kevin Harvick. We'll find it. Let's go ahead and look here. Go ahead and pause it if you want to look at that. Go ahead and get some more. I think that's it. That's it right there. Pause it if you want to look at that. And that is all for this episode. Next up, we got Martinsville, Virginia. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th race of the season. And it should definitely be a fun one at the paperclip. So if you guys are excited for that, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new so you guys can see whenever your race is uploaded. And be sure to comment down below your guys' thoughts. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. And that is all I got for today. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, stop wasting my time trying to get mine, get out the way, move, trying to get paid, bands on the way.